All right, so here he is, the budding Brazilian heavyweight contender, Jailton Almeida. Eugenio has left a lot of scalps in his wake of late. Derek Lewis, Jairzinho Rozenstruik, Shamil Abdurrahimov. But now the challenges get stiffer. And we wonder aloud, will this undersized heavyweight be able to realize success as he runs into the guys who are cutting down to 266 pounds? A lot of people believe when Jailton Almeida signed with the UFC that he could realize world titles, not just at heavyweight, but also at 205 pounds. He has chosen to stay up with the big boys. We'll see how it goes in another big spot for Jailton Almeida tonight. Well, as much respect and appreciation as we have for the skill sets of the lower weight class athletes, there is nothing in pro sports quite like a UFC heavyweight championship fight. That is a reality. You've been there, you've done that. Baddest man on the planet putting that very distinction on the line today.
Yeah, the champ walks again, and he wears that proudly. Johnny wants to be called the champ. He loves to be called the baddest man on the planet. He is so skilled, he's so dangerous, he's so scary. And he gets up for these types of challenges. He intends to never let go of his belt.
He understands the challenge in front of him here tonight, but he has been forged by this training camp, the championship experience he has accrued, and we'll see if he can leave the way he enters as the greatest heavyweight in the world. All right, both fighters have now touched down inside the world-famous octagon, ready to go with more live action from the O2 Arena here in London. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jailton Almeida. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, White.
The esteemed Mark Goddard, our referee for this one. All right, here we go. The outset of round 1. More often than not in MMA, you eventually meet your match tonight. He is trying to extend his winning streak and set the record for most consecutive wins in UFC history.
John, his ability to just win fights has been truly phenomenal to watch. Now he finds himself in very rare air next to guys like...
I can barely get my nose together. Huge early connection there.
It's about the punch, but it's also about the setup. That was a beautiful setup that allowed him to land that strike. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, big left hook there. Oh. Both guys throwing potential fight enders here in the early going. Well, a lot of headlines about that nasty virus at the Believe MMA gym. It wiped out a lot of the team, but he's got a good immune system.
Yeah, he got so lucky, John. He isolated himself. Him and Coach Thompson did a good job recognizing, hey, I've got a really important fight on the books. I got to stay away from everyone else, and it worked out. He's so lucky that he did not get sick like everyone else did.
Oh, well, you know, he's a submission hunter, and this is a great place to chase subs after he got the takedown. A lot of heavy collisions. Double leg takedown as he's able to get his opponent to the canvas here.
It's a nasty takedown. Beautiful setup. Nice takedown. Put him against the fence. Take him down. The problem is, partner falls in the butterfly guard and he works his back up against the octagon side, which will in turn give him chances to get back up.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Almeida's eye does not look the way it did when he walked out here tonight. It looks like he's been cut.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it.
Another takedown attempt here. Nice job to get the takedown there a moment ago.
He's got to advance now, try to get to a dominant position. Nice transition.
All right, looks like he's going to the butterfly guard here, DC. Talk us through it if you would.
I mean, right here, you see him in the butterfly guard. He needs to scoot his hip back to the octagon side. That fits with the bear.
Mat return. Beautiful setup by him there, champ.
That was nasty, man. Never allowing his opponent to truly get away from him.
Oh, and he's back up again. 90 seconds to go. Almeida's eye now closing up.
This guy is a superstar, and once again he proves he is also the best in the world.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Connors called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 4 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Light.
All right, so that'll do it. A lot of you will remember acutely where you were on this night when he set the record for the longest winning streak in UFC history.
It's hard to break records like this, John. There are so many great fighters in the UFC. This is a testament to his hard work, determination, and commitment to the game that he now stands alone as the guy with more wins than anyone to start a UFC career.
I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and your father figure. That little P365 was just fast starter pistol. She got a scorpion too, and a sting you just like a scorpion do. If a demon get gregarious, my little Harry, they'll do what accordions do. That means fold, I was told by the G's of old. Keep your lady close, make sure she can work a pole. But they wasn't referring to strippers. I'm still buffet with the clippers. I done been rich with a woman that pray heavy, but turn her friend on the left. The devil on me like the cherubim. She make it clear to hold that we ain't sharing them. I push the youth like the chariot. They gay a legend, hey, we had to bury him. But that's how I be in the jungle. I grew up around wildlings and monkeys. Ready to slump you. First you a junkie, I rock the stars to be humble. I told my baby girl she gon' have more in her head than just fucking bundles. They say I'm rapping with I tell them hell no, I'm eating. If you book me for a show and I can't bring my wife and my babies, I'm